Ta-da! Hello, Brooklyn and Richmond, Virginia. Okay, folks, we are live on YouTube and I believe on Facebook Live as well. Let me just see. I hope you are doing well. I hope everyone is keeping cool. Those that are here on the East Coast, it is hot. It is hot. And I've been outside a good amount. So hopefully everybody has some nice, refreshing lemonade. I heard recently that on Fridays out at Witch Hazel Farm, there's cool, refreshing lemonade that is being offered from local fruit, and it's all a fundraiser. So check it out. So if you are just tuning in for the first time, my name is Nick Lasky. I am a professional astrologer and psychic based here in Richmond, Virginia. And yes, it is hot in Colorado too. So for those of y'all that are here tuned in on YouTube, go ahead and if you want to share in the chat where you're tuning in from, I'd love to know as we're getting settled in for this meditation. So this is a continuation. This has been an ongoing offering for the past many months since the world flow, since life has taken a major shift in its in many different directions and many different things. So this is an opportunity for all of us from home, from wherever you may be, to tune in energetically together to emanate our intentions of love and peace and compassion and healing and calmness to really spread so that we can help as many people as possible on an energetic level. And we will also receive the energetic transference as well from the meditation so that when we do go out and interact with the world or talk to folks, that we are balanced and able to offer our light rather than fear or come from a reactionary state. So let us go ahead and get settled in. Yes. Oh, it's sunny in Sydney, Australia today. That is good to hear, John. So, but I imagine it's not as hot as it is here in the Northern Hemisphere right now. So regardless, let's all find ourselves in a comfortable seated position. And we're going to get started with this meditation. If you are new, I recommend to sit with your back relatively straight. If you prefer, you can lay down. That's totally fine. But I really recommend that you sit up so that you are able to maintain your awareness and wakefulness, whatever hour of the day that it is and whatever continent you are on. So in this moment of time, let's just take a moment to, if you have to stretch, if you feel like adjusting yourself, if you feel like, oh, okay, Winnipeg, welcome Winnipeg. So if you feel like you're holding on to any tension, go ahead, stretch your neck. If you want to shake out anything, allow yourself to really bring the body into a relaxed posture so that gently you're slowing everything way down. And in this moment of time, let us together take a big breath in through the nose. Hold it for just a moment and release any tension and stress that you may be holding on to. Breathing in and a big exhale. One more time. Inhaling and release. And gently now bringing your eyes inward, closing your eyes as you settle into this position where you are very relaxed. If you haven't yet, I would highly recommend turn your phone off or on silent so it won't distract you. Or your little furry friends, tell them to join you in the meditation. And just for a few moments of time, really acknowledge to yourself, it's time to slow down. It's time to remain awake but allow everything to relax, allowing your mind to relax. It's very easy to get caught up in trains of thoughts or Ferris wheels of thought throughout the day. As you breathe profoundly, allow yourself to get off that train or get off that Ferris wheel and bring your full awareness to the moment. Bring your full awareness to what's happening right now. And if at any point you should become distracted from thoughts or sounds or vibrations or bodily sensations, simply acknowledge them and then return your awareness back to your breath or to the practice, to the visualization. So I'll begin now with the count as our eyes are gently closed. I'll begin with a count from 10 to 0. And when I reach 0, you may gently find yourself even deeper in a state of relaxation and let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And allowing yourself to profoundly relax every muscle in your body. Letting go of any tension in your mouth, in your hands, especially the shoulders, your back. Feeling your body profoundly relaxing. Letting go. Slowing everything down. As you feel yourself becoming one with the moment, with what is unfolding. Everything is easy. There's no resistance in this moment. Simply allowing for a moment of time how you are, how you feel. Be with it. Whatever you have been processing throughout the day. These are quite profoundly intense, transformative times. So maybe you have been processing a lot emotionally. Allow yourself to breathe. Feel whatever is rising. Knowing that this is the sacred time to connect with the spirit of love and community. So with another profound breath, gently now, we'll begin with a little visualization. So in your mind's eye, begin to image that down from the base of your spine or from your feet, roots begin to travel into the earth, spreading down like you are a tree or a magnificent plant. And you image that roots journeying down into the earth, becoming very, very grand, becoming very connected, interwoven with the soil, everything below the surface. Feeling yourself becoming more and more grounded as these roots continue to spread and go deeper. And you breathe profoundly as you allow yourself to feel this rooting, feeling yourself profoundly held by your root system. And allowing yourself in the next moment of time as you inhale, beginning to visualize or to sensate life, energy, chi rising up from the root system. Maybe you image it as light climbing through the roots into your root, into your lower half of your body, feeling yourself becoming slowly, gently energized with this raw life force energy that the earth, that Gaia is abundant with. So in this moment of time, breathe profoundly a few times as you allow this connection with the earth through your root system to really begin this interchange, this receiving energy. And if you desire to release anything, any negative emotions, any negative thinking, any problems, you may send them into the depths of the earth, into the fiery core of the earth that transmutes all into raw energy. Fear not that you will harm the earth. The earth, Gaia, can fully take care of herself and knows how to alchemize all energy into something useful. So breathing profoundly inward, light and new energy, and upon the exhale, sending anything at this time that you need to, that you feel like letting go of and releasing, send it down into the fire within the earth. And breathe profoundly 3 times as you do this. Sensating yourself in this moment, again, very relaxed. Feeling now this light filling all of your body. The entirety of your form is now bathing in this abundant light, in this abundant energy. You feel the renewal. Every cell in your body is happy, is smiling with this new light and energy. And as you continue to breathe profoundly, allow this light to begin to surround you as it expands beyond the borders of your flesh, of your physical body. Allow it to expand beyond you like an aura, like an orb. In all directions, this light glowing, expanding, renewing everything that it touches, that comes to be within the glow of the light, is renewed. And the light continues to expand until the entirety of the room that you are in is filled with this glowing light. And breathe profoundly. And in the next moment of time, allow the light to expand, this rejuvenating, renewing light. Allow it to grow and to fill the entirety of your home or whatever structure or building or lack thereof that you may be in. Maybe you're outside. Wherever you are, filled with light. And quickly, as light expands, very fast. This light expands to fill your entire neighborhood or the surrounding nature. And with another breath, the light expands to fill the entirety of the city or the town or the village that you are in. All the inhabitants, all the people, all the animals, all the plants, all the bodies of water, everything, everyone is now in this glow. And it continues to spread beyond now, filling the entirety of your state or province. And in the next breath, it continues to expand until the entire country that you are in, as we have many countries gathered tonight. Imagine the entirety of the country glowing in this light. And quickly the light spreads now until the entire earth, every country, every continent, all of the oceans is filled with this glowing light. As if there is an orb of light that the entire globe, the entire earth, everyone and everything inside is within. And breathe profoundly now, 3 times. As you can feel the warm glow of this light. And in the next moment of time, simply allow this light to do the work. Let go of the reins for a moment. Allow the light, as it is shining, glowing, emanating, penetrating everywhere on the earth. Allow it to do what it does, as it purifies, as it renews and rejuvenates all of life on this earth, on this planet. So for a few moments, breathe profoundly and allow the light to do the work. Allow the energy to do the work. And in a moment of time, I will begin to offer particular focuses of intention, of blessing, that we may be channels to distribute these intentions, these prayers, these offerings outward to all of humanity, to all on this earth. To begin now to visualize the grid, seeing other bright points of light across the country, across the globe, other meditators, other spiritual practitioners, others that are praying and doing practices on behalf of humanity, of their communities, and see these bright points of light popping up, becoming now interconnected like a spider web of light, like a web of light that you are profoundly plugged into just with your intention. with your consciousness. And as you once again breathe profoundly, let us in this moment of time hold the profound intention for a profound healing of ignorance and racism to spread and be absorbed by all of humanity quickly at this time. And breathing profoundly, emanating this to the grid. Let us hold the intention that humanity deepen its compassion, that everyone you know, yourself, and everyone that you don't know, deepen their compassion for themselves, for other human beings, for animals, for plants, for the natural world. Let us all deepen our compassion most profoundly at this time. Taking a deep breath. At this time, let all of humanity be very calm. Breathing profoundly, spreading, emanating the spirit of calmness. Let us emanate the intention for harmony. May all of humanity come into a greater level of harmony during this world transformation. May we come into harmony amongst ourselves and amongst all of the natural world. Breathing profoundly for harmony. Let us emanate the intention, feeling it rise within us as we invoke and evoke the spirit of courage. Let us invite courage within us and then emanate it outward to the grid. You take a breath. In this moment of time, let humanity deepen its ability, each individual, to collaborate, to communicate, and to cooperate with each other. So to this spirit of collaboration, breathing profoundly. In this moment of time, let us profoundly reconnect with what is sacred and what is important. Let us know these things. Breathing profoundly. And now let us invite in the spirit of love. Feel the love rising within yourself, the love that is in all of existence, that is in nature, and then emanating it out to the grid. An easy way to do this is by visualizing blooming flowers or a beloved, an animal, a human, someone that you profoundly love and that loves you. visualize them, and then take a deep breath and emanate that feeling outward to the grid. And for a few moments, if you have a particular intention or blessing or prayer or offering that you would like to send out to the grid, to humanity at this time, go ahead and do so. So be it. And for just a few moments now, once again, breathe profoundly and allow the energy to do the work. Simply relax and let the energy do the work. And in the next moment of time, once again, with another profound breath, let go of the visualization. Sensate gratitude in your heart for this opportunity to practice. And then gently begin to bring your awareness back to your physical body, back to yourself in the space. And I'll begin a count from 1 to 10. And when I reach 10, you may gently open your eyes and find yourself awake and alert back in the space. 1, 2, 3, beginning now to stretch, to adjust yourself. 4, 5, 6, feeling yourself alive, invigorated in your form. 7, 8, 9, taking a final deep breath in. And 10. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you are profoundly relaxed. So I want to close by sharing a very short little quote from Jerome, who is a channel teacher that I study with. And I believe it's apropos for right now, for really, as we're in a great transformation, collectively, individually, it's always a really important practice to come back to center and to find clarity about what is this transformation? What are we moving into? What do we want to create? Do we want to see more of? So sit back, relax, sip a cup of your tea or turmeric ginger lemonade, and have a listen. When you stay centered in the light, and therefore you are open as a clear channel of that light, you receive from universal knowledge the details of your true desires. In contrast to when you are not centered in the light, but rather are flapping your mind like flapping flags that are a testimony to the past. Then want becomes your clearest awareness, and that want is really pointing to a falsely perceived lack. Yes, I will read it again. I heard y'all. When you stay centered in the light, and therefore you are open as a clear channel of that light, you receive from universal knowledge the details of your true desires. In contrast to when you are not centered in the light, but rather are flapping your mind like flapping flags that are a testimony to the past. Then want becomes your clearest awareness, what you want. And that want is really pointing to a falsely perceived lack. So, hopefully that is something to chew on, to contemplate. Are you centered in the light? Or are you flapping flags or testimonies to the past? Maybe you're doing both. Maybe we're all doing both. But it's a great thing to aspire to always be centered in the light. So I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. As always, we'll be gathering every Wednesday on YouTube Live and Facebook Live for this guided healing meditation. And in case anybody's interested, please check out, there are several upcoming events on aquarianbookshop.com. So thank y'all so much. And if I can just leave y'all with one thing to journey home with, it is to take a moment as we are astrologically in the midst of a very profoundly intense square between the planets Mercury and Mars. It's easy to get caught up in fighting or conflict or frustration or unconscious anger or bickering or attacks right now, and or to feel it or to give it, and that whole dynamic. So please find some way to consciously release that Martian energy of anger or passion or of frustration in a healthy, useful way. Go do karate in your garage. Go punch a pillow or dig in the ground and plant a garden. But releasing that Martian energy is going to be very useful. Go run. Anything like that is going to be very helpful. And take some time before you speak or you type something out of anger or frustration to really breathe profoundly, to be aware of what you're about to say or do next. And yes, apologize to your pillow, because your pillow may get hurt feelings unless it was already a little crumply and you just needed to punch it to kind of even it out. Depends on your relationship with your pillow. But either way, apologizing won't hurt. All right, everybody. Thank y'all so much. Have a wonderful evening. Comet Neowise is coming to a planet that you are on. So maybe you can check that out as well. It's stormy and cloudy skies here, but maybe it's not where you are. So have a beautiful evening or day if you're in Australia.